This week's episode of Potomac had two victims, Candiace and Monique's baby girl's hair. What's up, everybody? It's me again, and it's time to lean in, bitch. Listen, it's been a while. I have not done anything since the premiere of The Real Housewives of Potomac, but I'm back, and I got a lot to say. I've been watching this season closely, leaning out, but now I'm about to lean back in because things have just gone haywire. I mean, it's just gone crazy. Now, the season has been pretty good. It's been pretty good, especially following season 4, a really good season. But in this season, of course, the main drama is between Candiace and Monique. I mean, you got Karen over here having issues with the black Bill Gates. She can't cook. I don't know how many times Ashley gonna take it, but Ashley's husband has embarrassed her to infinity and beyond. And then you got Miss Giselle, who is, trying to push this whole relationship with her ex-husband back with the kids. They over here in Atlanta opening up a new Cheddar's. I mean, it's just too much going on. But let's talk about what we are really here for, and that is this fight, okay? I'm going to spend a lot of time talking about this fight because that is what I want to talk about. Did you see that they showed the whole fight? First of all, of every other fight that I have seen on reality TV, this is probably the most cringe-worthy. And it's not just because I'm Team Candiace. It's just because it was kind of unfortunate how it all went down. Now, I know Potomac, people don't like Potomac. People that don't watch Potomac, they don't like Potomac because they feel like they're bougie black women. And, they do have that sense of airness about them, but rightfully so. And I think it works for them. They're still black. They're still Black Lives Matter, pushing through for the black women. So this fight, I knew when this fight was going to happen that it was going to make this show, I would say, with a dark cloud over, because that's what I feel like is happening right now. These girls are now divided. You got the girls that are Team Candiace, you got the girls that are Team Monique. But who is right? Who is wrong? Monique is wrong. I'm going to tell you why. You're probably like, oh shit, let me turn this video off because he finna be biased. That's fine, do that. But let me tell you why she's wrong. First of all, like I called this way back when the premiere or the trailer aired back in like May or March or whatever it was, that Monique started this fight. They advertised this saying that Candiace threw a wine glass on her. Okay, that may be partially true, but that's not what started the fight. That young lady as in Monique with that roller set wrap was flicking Candiace's hair, and then it just went to the left. And I hate that because these two were friends. Let's talk about how we got here. Now, as you know, these two fell out last season. They made up at the reunion, and things seem to be okay. At the beginning of this season, of course, you've been watching. My homegirl Candiace invited Sharice to the event. Monique felt like it was some type of malicious intent, and she didn't like it. Now, I will say, although I am Team Candiace, Candiace do like to do this. She likes to talk a lot. And that's fine. Candiace is the youngest on the show. But I think that also hurts her because I don't feel like the girls on the show really take her seriously. I think they look at her as a child, and she is a grown-ass woman with a whole husband. So I think that's why she is so mouthy. But she ain't no more mouthy than Ashley and Giselle and anybody on this show. So for you to say, oh, she run her mouth too much, Shawty, I'll run their mouth too much, okay? All season, Candiace has been trying to avoid conflict with Monique. Monique then started fights about bonfires, child. She then started fights about all type of this stupid stuff. And it's just got to a point to where it's like, girl, what is really going on? Like, I mean, are the rumors true? Is that, did you cheat on your husband with the fitness trainer? Is that his baby? What is the problem? We don't know. But she, aka Monique, you are putting all of that energy and putting all that misguided anger onto my homegirl Candiace. And I don't like that. I don't like that. It just baffles me that, Monique has had conflict with almost every girl on the show. She started with Giselle. She ain't pop her. She had a moment where she was trying to hit Robin with an umbrella.
Monique, shut up. You shut up. Get in my face and say that and see what happens. You shut up. You cameras is around here. Please do it. Play with me, Robin. I ain't got no time to play with you. Please do it. Please. Get out my face. Because it will go down. It will go down. Back up out my face. I choke you out with this umbrella. Oh, please do it.
She ain't flick her hair. You probably saying, oh, Robin ain't got no hair. She could have flicked her little bang. I say all this to say, Monique had it out for that girl Candiace, and she was not going to stop until she got that moment on this episode. She got it. I ain't gonna lie. She got the best of my homegirl Candiace. Her hair, but Candiace was still, other than her hair being shifted, because that's all Monique really did was pull hair. Ain't like she was throwing no hands. She was doing this, but did she really hit the girl Candiace? No. What Candiace say when she got on the phone? Oh yeah, Monique tried to fight me. She sure did try to fight her, because she sure didn't fight her. Them little hands chatting, wasn't going nowhere. All she had was hair. Plenty of hair. So I say this to say, girl, Monique, you need that energy that you got. If you're going to fight somebody, it needs to be for somebody that really deserve it, not because somebody is across the table saying, drag me. There are plenty of women on this cast that should have been drugged way before Candiace. I'm just saying. Especially, and they have all done wrong to this girl. All of them have done wrong to this girl. So why is Candiace getting all of the heat and the fist and the hair blown? Like, girl, after the fight, of course, they're separated. And Candiace is this distraught, it seems. She's over there talking about, oh, this good old hood, ghetto ass shit, stuff like that. Monique doesn't like it. Monique is trying to get around. She goes around from security. And realistically, where is security? Like, those people were not security officers. They weren't nobody's security. Those were just people on production. I'm just confused because realistically, Monique could really got to that door if she really tried to. Nobody was really holding them back, just production, and production was not strong enough. They couldn't even get the girl off Candiace's hair. Both girls called their husbands, and let's just see how the conversation went. Monique called her husband, and Chris was embarrassed. Now, I don't really care for Chris. I really think that Monique is unhappy in her marriage. I think that she knows that he is a breadwinner, but at this point, she is very unhappy. I think Chris is very controlling. He looks at her like a little doll, a plastic doll. He just and then had his baby, and you my wife. I don't really feel like he just truly loves and respects her as a woman. But in this moment, I was on his side because I'm sure it was embarrassing. Whether he's playing or not playing. Like, girl, you out here whole fighting out here. Like, and you just saying, oh, you did it because she was talking smack. It was even weird seeing, Monique and Chris talk about it at the house. She was trying to justify her reason, but it didn't make sense. She was even holding the baby hair. The baby just crying, child. The baby just telling me, Mommy, my hair, you pulling my hair too hard. And Monique is just throwing this girl hair down. I'm like, this girl got problems. She's off. She's off, and just even in that moment, you can tell she really blacked out on Candiace. Like she blacked out when she was doing her baby's hair, when she was talking to Chris, because that baby was crying and was hollering. They could have just took the baby out the whole scene, because I couldn't even focus on the conversation because the baby was just hurting. The baby head was hurting. I love this show, and I don't mind a good dragging. I know we praise Portia when she drugged Kenya, and we praise all these other fights and stuff like that. But I will say, this one was hard to watch. I don't really think it had to get there. You can say what you want to say. She can say, drag me all day. Whatever. If she was going to be that type of girl, this is ready to go boom, 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 she should have boom, boom, boom a lot of other girls on that show before Candiace, who have done a lot worse to her reputation and her. So that's my stance on it. That's how I feel. If you don't like it, you can put your feelings in the comments. Until then, I'm about to lead out. Next week's episode is going to be really good. I can't wait to see this sit down at Karen's house. Wendy seems like, it's like this is the moment where she kind of steps up for her friend. And I can't wait to see, how this goes, because I don't really feel like Monique is going to be as receptive. It's like she's trying to make, an effort, but I don't feel with Giselle and Robin and Wendy against her. I think that's a strong side, and I say that because Giselle and Robin are a very strong duo on this show, so the influence is high. So we're gonna see. Yeah, Monique was wrong, and I'm just gonna stick with that. Hopefully she takes responsibility. Until then, I'm about to lead out. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna be back on these videos doing some things, get into some things, and until then, I'll see y'all later. Bye.